Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Crafty Goals 2023. This is my November makes, and a couple of the things that you're seeing in this video you haven't seen yet, but most of it, there's already a video on my channel. In a live, I made these cards. Definitely check out the live section of my channel. So when you come to my channel, there's different tabs like for playlist and live and community. And so check that out because I do post live randomly. I don't select a day or a time. It's always just when I have a moment. So I made these cards in a live along with two others, which you'll see later in the video. But they inspired me to make all of these cards. So I made 24 more Christmas cards with adorable little vintage girls, and I hand tinted them with my distress crayons from Tim Holtz. I added fabric. They're definitely like mixed media. Added Nuvo drops, that glitter around the borders of them. And they're just so fun. So I'm so glad I did that live because I really didn't have direction of what I wanted to make my Christmas cards. I don't know why, but I kind of freeze on Christmas cards every year. The pressure. So I'm delighted that these are ready and done, and now I can mail them out. So I will have this video coming out for you guys very soon. I have a ton of videos coming out for you guys in December. Get ready because you probably would expect me to slow down in December because it's the holidays, but I already have so many videos recorded. So tomorrow on December 2nd, Letty, Debbie, and I are teaching our in-person class, and I have a virtual version, which on junk journaling, the playground junk journals, the paper playgrounds, that's going to be coming out. I already have a bunch of videos recorded for that. So those are going to be coming onto YouTube. So you'll be seeing that. I have some faux paint chip videos that are going to be coming out. I have my sheet load tomorrow, which is adorbs. Love it, love it, love it. I got to make 4 journals in November, and sometimes, I can make like 10, 15, but those are my more simple journals. These were much more detailed, and they took a lot longer. So, I absolutely love them. I'm going to slowly walk you through one of them because I don't think I ever did a proper flip through of these for you guys. So this is your proper flip through. I'm only going to sell one and I'm going to keep the other for myself. But this concept came to me and I absolutely adore it. So the first half of the journal is for journaling. Look at these jolly faces. This was a magazine page or a book page that I just absolutely loved. The one guy holding the holly, the other one with the tree. And I just think that photograph is delightful. But yeah, so this first portion of the journal is for journaling your Advent, journaling your memories, and the second part is for holding cards. So this is a old card that I had in my stash that was used, and I glued some tea dye paper on it, and I thought about gluing this piece down, but I just loved the way it opened up like that and was more of a journaling spot. So that's what this is intended for. And so I just left it unglued. I also loved this scene on the inside. And then I had this piece of ephemera over here on the right. So I just thought that page really came together beautifully. I left these pretty wide open for whoever purchases it so that they can add whatever they want. I love this little French stable scene. It reminds me so much of Lyon, France, where my husband and I spent a little bit of time, a week or two, and it's where puppeteering originated. Well, at least a version of puppeteering. It's like the puppet capital of the world, I think. And these little scenes like this and artwork like this is very common there. And so it always makes me think of that. I don't know if that's where that came from, but I made ephemera, which I just kind of scooted over it, but I have a whole video of making Christmas ephemera that I did this week, or this month, not this week. And yeah, so this journal is so fun because I put, different Christmas cards in it. And the front part for journaling, oh, I can't talk, and and just tea-dye paper and printables from the Paper Cameo on Etsy. I loved this collection that she had. I also used scrapbook paper and it's just, and book pages. So it's just a mixture of all kinds of things, that paper doily. But I think it's going to make someone a very special heirloom journal. And that's really what this one was about. It was about me taking my time and making a high quality piece that someone could treasure for many years to come. So this is the section, the second signature, where you can put the Christmas cards that you receive. Maybe you want to just record the 2023 Christmas season in this, and so you put all the Christmas cards you get from 2023. But I was actually going through my shoebox of old Christmas cards, and I found some treasures. I found Christmas cards that had been given to my children when they were babies, like this one. And this one is the last one I got from my parents when my father was still alive. And so I think, it's also going to be nice for me. That's why I'm keeping one of these journals, to kind of keep those extra special Christmas cards, maybe of loved ones who have crossed over and are no longer here, or just really ones that you really love. I have one that my best friend sent me with the Griswolds on it. That is hilarious. So that one is going to have to go in there. So, when you hear junk journal, it's a wide open canvas. It can be anything you want it to be. But I love that, this whole section of this one is dedicated to those special cards, that happy mail that you get at this time of year. And every page holds a card. And I think that is so fun. I also put one of these decorative envelopes in each signature. So yeah, I really love this. I have videos if you want to make your own. And so just go back and watch my channel. And you will see videos on how I made this journal. I can't remember, to be honest, because I have so much content that I'm constantly making and uploading and thinking and dreaming about, that I honestly can't remember how detailed the step-by-step is, but I definitely will walk you through as much as you need to know about these journals if you want to make one yourself. I gave them a pretty big spine so that they could hold the cards, because once you start filling this up with cards, it's definitely going to be full. All right, let's get back into some other things. This one's mine. I loved this image of the mother and child. I put some little jingle bells on there. It has the same cover, the same kind of fabric, the same design. And I am just so excited that I'm going to have this in my stash. Here's a little Santa hat, which is like the tree. Again, that was from that handmade ephemera portion. This one's different. Even though they look very much the same, each one is unique and different. So I love that. I love that. I love that I can make like two journals at the same time, give each one something special, but kind of mass make, if you will. So here's just the quickest flip through of mine. And I am so excited. I already have my 2024 goals. I think I have a pretty good grip on what I'm going to be doing. I definitely am going to be doing my crafty goals in 2024. I can talk more about this. I'm planning on it in December this is December. Oh my gosh, it's December. But I'm definitely going to be doing crafty goals again in 2024. This collab kept me accountable this year. I did it every month. It made me so productive. I have a video coming out for you guys of everything that I made for my craft fair this year, which was how I really focused on this particular collaboration was making sure that I had craft fair makes every month. And so here is some little gift bags that I made on my channel. And I made these to give to our local nursing home that my mom volunteers at, and they are just so adorable. This was my Merry Monday make, my first one for the Twisted Paper Studios design team in 2024. At least once a month, you will see a video on my channel on a Monday where I'm making Christmas ephemera or journals or cards or something. And that way, this time next year, I will have a hoard of stuff ready for craft fairs, ready for more making, and ready to give. So I'm really excited about that. So that is something coming up in 2024. I mean, I'm already doing it. I have another video coming out in December, a Merry Monday video. But these little bags are so easy to make. You just have to go back and watch my video if you didn't see it. And I'll show you exactly how I made these. But yeah, I'm really excited. You know, this collaboration, I hope you guys are following some of the other ladies who have been a part of it, because we all think of goals differently. We all plan differently. And I think that's so interesting and so invigorating and such a little like petri dish of representation of how we are all so different. Like, we're all crafters, but we all have different ambitions, and we craft differently, and we prioritize things differently. And that's what I love about this team, is that shows. It's very evident. Debbie at Project 39 Mini Album, she gives us a lot of freedom in this collab. We basically just have to post on the first. And I love that, because what we get from that is people truly being authentic to how they want to organize their time and share their time. And so I hope you guys really enjoy this team and this collab, because I truly enjoy it. You're going to be seeing it on the first of the month going forward. It has been such a blessing to me in my crafty adventures, because I'm a very free spirit, and I need some accountability, but I need real loose accountability. I'm not the kind of person that does well with like drill sergeant kind of stuff. I like gentle nudges. I do well with gentle nudges, like, hey, just post on the first of the month. I'm like, cool, I can do that. But yeah, I'm really excited, obviously. And I left this part of the video in at full or regular speed so that I could have that little chit chat with y'all about crafty goals, about 2024. But I can't wait. Like, this month, you're going to see me. I have a lot of Christmas gifts still to make, so hang on for that. In December, I'm going to be making a lot of Christmas gifts. But I'm also going to come back and show y'all a lot of the things I made this year. And I'm really pretty stoked to clean out the closet. I have them all in totes and plastic totes. I'm excited to pull that stuff out, revisit it. Those are going to be some long videos, y'all, and share that with you. So these are my little gift bags that I made. I made 16 of them. And then I had this leftover ephemera. And since I'm doing Merry Mondays in 2024, and I had this leftover ephemera, I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a Merry Monday ephemera holder for myself, because my old ephemera holder that I've been using, I made it here on my channel as well. Gosh, I've been using it over a year, but it's full. It's alligator mouth. It's done. So I wanted my very own specific Merry Monday one. So that's the next thing I'm going to show you, is how, well, not how I made that. If you want to see how I made the ephemera folder, you have to go watch the video. That's not what this is for. But I'm just going to show you a real quick flip through of that ephemera folder. So I have been making my ephemera folders out of 6x8 photo albums. So this one's from Echo Park. It came to me in a cherry on top kit. I used to love getting those kits, you guys. Oh, those were some fun kits. If you're looking for a fun subscription, I think a cherry on top is a very good choice. Very good. Anyways, so I have this. It's already in this beautiful paper or pattern that I love. The white snowflakes on that beautiful red. And so I turned this into my Merry Monday folder or ephemera holder. And it's very simple. I basically just used on these 4x6 pockets, I used 6x6 paper and folded it in and used paper clips. And now I was using what I had in my stash, so I actually had to franken these pages together. But you can buy 6x8 pages that come in different sizes for different sized photographs. So you wouldn't necessarily have to do that step. But I love these big sheets too in the back because they hold my 8.5x11 paper. So there's 6 of those here in the back, and I just love this. It's mostly empty right now, which is perfect because I'm going to be able to fill it up as I work throughout the year. And it's a good sign that it's empty because that means I'm using most of what I print and cut. Okay, I made faux first day covers this month on my channel, and I have all of those here for you. I absolutely loved making these. It was quite addictive. I have to say, when I sat down to make these, I didn't want to do anything else. I just wanted to keep doing these. I had other responsibilities and I kept telling myself, okay, just 10 more minutes. Okay, just one more style. I even mass made some. And again, that video is on my channel. But I loved this, and I actually had a friend text me the next day and she's like, look at my first day covers. So I wasn't the only one. I don't know if she went crazy making them the way that I did, but I had so much fun with those. Here's my sheet load from November. I was not crazy about this sheet load. Okay, wait. I love the sheet load that Crafty Al designed. I wasn't crazy about how I put mine together, but the encouragement and the kindness that everyone showed me was really, really sweet. And I thought it was important to leave that dialogue in the video because not everything is a huge success. Not everything works in our craft room. Just because we dream it, it doesn't always come together the way we might have imagined. And that's okay. And that's really what that video was kind of about. I'm also on the Oso Inspired team. And so I made these cards based on an inspiration piece. And I just love them. I know they're dark and they're kind of gloomy. But did you know that I love dark, gloomy weather? It's like my happy place when it's raining and gray. So this does, that represents me in a way. We had a cowgirl moment on this channel this month, and it was a blast. I made these. Now, these are printables from Sweet Pea Studios, the cowgirls are. That is a stamp from Not Too Shabby. Basically, I saw Not Too Shabby's release, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want that. And then my friend Barbie over at Nellie and Ruth Designs was working on cowgirl journals. And I was like, okay, let me go over to Sweet Peas and get those cowgirls and combine these two. And I'm here for it. I love these cards, you guys. So that was one video right there, those 3 cards. And I walk you through the process. The first video was these little cuties. And I'm so excited about this one because I kind of came up with my own hack for using 6x6 paper on 5x7 cards. It's a challenge, y'all. 6x6 paper is now my least favorite size in the last year because I make so many 5x7 cards, but I have a ton of it in my stash, and sometimes like it's the only size you can get, and I'd rather have the paper in the 6x6 than not have it at all. But yeah, I loved these cards. I loved that cowgirl moment. We had 2 videos on my channel this month, and those cards make me so happy. On a live this month, I made these. These are my leftovers from last year's Advent. So I've never gotten an Advent crafty box, but last year I made my own. So I had a sweet friend, Rhonda, send me this huge collection of Christmas stuff, and I sat down and I used a sheet load and I cut out enough paper for 25 cards. And I even got the envelopes out and I put the paper in an envelope. So every day I just pull an envelope and put a card together. Well, I had 7 that I didn't get to put together, and I finished those in a live. Okay, so these are the cards from the other live that I did. And I also made these 2 at the beginning of the live. And these are little art girls. And those images, the brushes, the pencils, the girls came from Red Lead. It's a rubber stamp company that is amazing. And then you might have seen this video yesterday where I took my scraps and I made 20 cards. And these are ones that we're planning on handing out at the grocery store and wherever we go. Not necessarily handing them out, but just kind of tucking them in some places with a nice message inside. And whoever stumbles upon them, whoever finds them, gets a little Christmas blessing. It's just a way to spread a smile, spread some joy, use my stash. I mean, goodness, I need to use my stash. Which 2024 for me is definitely going to be like a stash busting year, and I'm going to be doing some spending freezes. I've never done a freeze. For the last 2 years, I've been doing low buys, which is sometimes a win and sometimes not. But I'm actually going to freeze some of my spending this year. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to have some discipline, and I'm going to do it. It's kind of terrifying, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to use my stash. So I hope you guys will hang out with me. Thank you for blessing me with your kindness all year long. I can't help but reflect at this time of year. I'm so grateful for all of y'all, all of your time, all of your kindness, all of your comments. You just spending your time here with me is a huge blessing. Before I go, I want to show you how I stay organized each month to show you all the things that I made, just in case you're curious. I have like this Dollar Tree box, and when I make something, if I don't have to give it away right away, like those bags are already gone that I made for my mom for the nursing home. But if it's something that doesn't have to go right away, then I just put it in this box, and that's how I recap for y'all at the crafty goals video every month. Is I have my box already ready. So it's also really cool to see how your box fills up throughout the month, you know, and to see everything that you've made sitting there and reminding you of your wins, reminding you of the fun you've had in your craft room. So, you know, even if you don't share, if you don't have a channel, you don't share on social media, it still might be an idea that you enjoy. And then it's kind of fun at the end of every month to take the things out of the box and put them away or give them away or do whatever you're planning to do with them. And then you start with a clean box every month. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.